Hey guys, just pulled up to Algonquin Park. Just checking out the area. Took about 3.5 hours from Orleans to get out here. And we're going to launch at Smoke Lake for a, I believe, 3-night stay, or 2 if the weather doesn't hold up, with 1 canoe, me and my brother. So it should be exciting. I'll get back to you soon. We're at the rental place. About to pick up the canoe. I'm not sure what lake this is, but just across the road is Smoke Lake. Alright, so we're packing up our items in the bag. Well, because we rented a backpack from where we rented the canoe, and we noticed that the strap was broken. So one thing for rookies like us is make sure you check all your bags, straps, canoe, paddles, everything. Double check before you go, because once you're gone, you're gone. And we were just about to leave till I noticed the strap was broken. Then I would have been 3 days with a broken backpack. So make sure you check your stuff before you take off. See you guys soon. Yeah. Hey there, guys. Here we are canoeing on Smoke Lake, heading towards Ragged Lake. It's pretty nice. We've been canoeing for about 14 minutes now, and we're almost halfway through Smoke Lake. The sky's cleared up. Might rain tonight, but so far so good. Hey there, guys. We're in Rugged Lake now. Ragged Lake, sorry. Yep. And as we have a group of girls that are joining us. So far so good. Alright, just got to the end of Ragged Lake. Beautiful waterfall. We passed the other crew that's coming. No, we just gotta get up that devil staircase before they catch up to us. Beautiful here. It's a little shallow, very muddy. And tons of tree roots everywhere. But beautiful spot. These guys got stuck in their canoe over here. Heading up towards Devil Staircase. Man, this pack is heavy. So, climbing Devil Staircase. And man, it's definitely a Devil Staircase. My brother's up there with the canoe. he took off. Making my way. It's pretty bad. So make sure you take a nice rest before you come up. Alright, so we made it to the top of Devil's Staircase. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be.
You want to take a picture?
I'm taking a video.
Oh.
Here we are on Big Porcupine Lake. We're on the lake of our campsite. Oh, there. We made it.
Woo! Woo! Home sweet home, baby.
It's 30 ounces. Put it over here on our bench. Good thing I brought a chair.
We're gonna try these aqua tabs. It's good for a liter of water, one pill.
We're gonna do 2 in case you don't feel like having the runs. Yeah, it says you have to shake it for 10 minutes or stir for 10 minutes and let sit for half an hour.
Alright.
Fuck, I'm so happy we found that.
Got a recording now. Highline 11, 3P dome. Yep. 7x7. That's all we need.
I'll just show people where we're at, Jess, on the map.
So, we are right about here. Either this one or this one. Big Porcupine Lake. And we started. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh shit, way up here. We started here. Made our way, came down here. And came down here. The Ragged Lake. All the way down here. And quite a bit to go. Can always use some of this on a portage. Yep. Be sipping that tonight with some beans and hot dogs. Yep. So that's it for now. Get back to you guys pretty soon. Good morning, guys. Still on Big Porcupine. Just woke up not too long ago. Started to rain last night. Moved the tent over. Put up a little tarp. Alright, so we just got out of Big Porcupine Lake and we're heading to Bonnechere, something like that. It's only a 200 meter portage from Porcupine Lake, Big Porcupine to Bonnechere. Actually, we're already there. That was quick. Make sure you bring hiking boots and not shoes because it's very slippery. Yeah, so we just left Bonnechere. Now we're in Cradle Lake. Just a small lake, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but the water is blue, blue, blue. Beautiful. Very quiet. Helicopter just passed over us. But man, I don't think the video does justice for the water. We're coming up to a portage just ahead of us. haven't seen any wildlife yet. Portage is just over there. Alright. So, we just got out of Cradle Lake. And I believe it's pronounced Pluge, something like that. Just a sec. And this one's about 500 and something. Oh, no, sorry, 300 meters, I believe. A little bit of incline, but not bad. Beautiful terrain. I would definitely recommend bringing binoculars. We didn't bring binoculars, and for sure would have helped looking for the portage signs and the campground signs. But that's the thing, you don't want to pack too much either. Alright, so we just left Blue Lake. I'm not sure how you say it, but it's spelled P-L-O-U-G-H. And we're heading towards Little Mohawk. I think right now this portage it's about 300 meters. Not bad, a little less than the one we just did. Lots of hills. The life jackets, we just clipped them onto the seats. And the fishing rods and the paddles, bungee cord them. So they're in the canoe. Alright, so we're on Little Mohawk Lake now. Let's see why they call it Little, because this is it. I'm not sure of this lake that we're coming up to, but this portage we're doing right now is about 800 and something meters. The second biggest one we gotta do. From now until our campsite, we have another about 5 portages. And I'll look around and try to find some cool things, take pictures of. So, yeah, keep your eyes open, ears open, because you never know what you could see or hear. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys at the lake. Got a bunch of moose tracks everywhere. Here in mud. Not sure. Alright, so I believe we're at Kingfisher now. This portage is about a bit over 500 meters. It's starting to rain now. I hope it doesn't rain too much, because then we'll have to pull out our gear for the rain. From the water you can't see the portage signs that well. The campsites aren't too bad, but the portage signs. Pretty difficult to find because there's brush that have grew in front of it, or it's on a tree that's positioned the wrong way. This terrain was pretty bad actually, lots of slopes, hills, rocks, trees, up and down. But we made it. We made it. Alright, so we're on Kingfisher Lake now. It's pretty small too. Yeah, the water's a lot higher here than the other ones. It's almost the same size of Little Mohawk. Not much going on out here. So we're almost at our campsite. We have 3 more portages to do. Then we're at home for the night. Alright, so we just got to, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but South Canibelt, I don't know. South Canisbaylt, I think. This one's about 190 meters. Immediately you gotta go up the hill. Alright, so we just got to the water now, and I mispronounced the lake we're at. It's South Cannisbay. Yeah. Lots of moose tracks here. Lots of moose tracks here. Goes right up to the water. Could have been drinking, who knows. It's beautiful. Water looks a little low. This is the big portage, about 900 meters, if not more. It's still raining just a bit, not much. It's just sprinkling. should be our longest portage. And then we have one more short one after. So I'll get back to you maybe halfway or when we reach the lake.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Be careful.
it's very slippery here.
Good?
Yeah. Alright, so we just got to the lake now. That portage was 9:65. And we have one more portage to go. And then we're setting up camp. So I'll get back to you guys on the water. Alright, so we're on Delano Lake. Just came from South Canas Bay. It's still raining just a bit, but not much. It's a nice little lake. One more portage with a wet foot. I wouldn't recommend putting your foot on a wet log. That slipped in. And dry it up at the fire, but I gotta do the last portage with a wet foot, but it's alright. I'm coming up the portage now, so I'll get back to you on land. Alright, so we're at Delano Lake now, heading to Hillard Lake. Alright, so we're on Hillard Lake now. Seems like another gang of guys stopped at our site. But we're booked for this site. They're booked for the portage we just came from, so they agreed to pack up their items and take off. They asked if we could stay with them, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. Neither does my brother. So we asked them if they could leave, and they agreed, so we'll be going in shortly. But yeah, this is Hillard Lake. Hey guys, it is Friday morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Gonna get something to eat quick and then hit the water. Hey guys, so we're just left Hillard Lake, heading towards Cache Lake. This portage is about a bit over 700 meters. Got some shitty weather today. It's raining. It's supposed to be thunder showers in a couple of hours. So we might leave a day early because, yeah, there's no dry wood. There's nothing dry. It's shitty weather. And on top of it, we don't want to be on the water when there's thundering and lightning. So we have about maybe 5 hours till we get to the portage store. So we'll see how it goes. I'll get back to you guys at the lake. coming up the Tanamacoon. This was like 120 meter portage with that big lake that we were just at. It's very, very windy. Took a lot of energy out of us. Took a lot more time too. Now we're at Sheriff's Pond. This is Sheriff's Pond. Alright. So we just left Sheriff Pond. Now we're heading to Little Island. It's pretty nice here. Nice big open lake. Still fairly windy. Alright, so we just left Little Lake, heading through this portage. It's about 220 meters. Alright, just got to the lake now. Alright guys, so we're on Smoke Lake. Little ordeal just happened. We were coming around from right here. The last portage is around that corner. And as you see, the waves are pretty bad. Very windy. Winds up to 50 kilometers an hour. So there's white caps. We nearly flipped. And it just wasn't safe to continue. Even though we're only maybe 20-30 minutes away from the portage store, it wasn't worth flipping. It wasn't worth taking the risk. And so it's not something we really wanted to do, but we kind of had no choice. Not in the cottages, we might just pitch our tent as close as we can to the water. Holy fuck, look at the size of that square. But the weather is just not cooperating with us, so something we could do. So we're just hanging out here for now until either the wind cuts down or something. Yeah, we'll get back to you guys soon. Alright, so you guys wouldn't believe what happened to us. Video of us in the boat. As you can see, the wind is just crazy. May not look bad, but it is bad. Gentleman in the boat that gave us a ride was saying this is one of the worst he's seen in many years. And yeah, so we pulled over at the cottage there, and then we're gonna set up camp there because it was really, really windy. White caps. It was just too dangerous. And we were there for a couple of hours, just letting time pass. And then we heard a boat coming around the corner. So as we seen the boat come around the corner, we asked the gentleman if he can give us a ride. He said yes. Him and his daughter, I believe. They saved us big time. So now we just got back to shore. Portage store is closing in about 10 minutes. My brother ran over to grab the truck and let them know that we're here. Alright, so we're back at the canoe rental portage store. made it just in time. They were locking up as we were running up. So talk about luck. And the gentleman that works here was just saying that they were getting gusts up to 80 kilometers here, and their canoes were flying off the racks. Crazy. Headed out. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.